All right, welcome to In the Kitchen with TNT. Tonight we're making my famous chicken pot pies from scratch. All right, so when you make your chicken pot pies, you're gonna start off. You're gonna need 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. All right, then you're gonna use a quarters teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 cup of water, and a 1/2 stick of butter. Now on the butter label, you have these little tablespoon little things up on there, and they tell you, 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, three. Just have a tablespoon. Whole stick of butter is a 1/2 cup. So when you mix that all up in a bowl, you're gonna get it a little crumbly, and you're gonna make your dough. And now you're gonna need your rolling pin. So when you roll out dough, you're gonna make you a mess. So it's gonna be something to clean up. Alright, so I got my dough pretty much already made. I already washed my hands before the show started. So, I got my little clean towel on my shoulder. So, we got our dough. Got it all mixed up. It's a little clumpy up like whatever. Looking like some pizza dough or some Play-Doh or something. What you gonna play with?
Can I tell you something kind of embarrassing?
This is what your dough look like, man. You get your big old ball of this here.
Still talk to her.
But that's your dough. That's my pot. That's my crust for that. All right. So I'm also gonna use a can of cream of chicken soup. All right. Got you some mixed vegetables. All right. And I got my potatoes on the stove boiling. Take my potato, cut them up in nice diced little cubes, right? So I'm gonna add all that together in a bowl. So, all right. So I got my ball of dough ready. So now what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go ahead and get the inside ready for y'all. All right. So we're gonna move on over here to get the inside ready. Show y'all what I'm gonna do. Oh man, look, when I come back to show y'all the chicken pot pie, I'm gonna also show y'all the dessert I made for the night as well. Make a dessert as well. It's gonna be like a strawberry shortcake with a little drizzled icing on there. We'll get up now. I'm gonna do something nice, man. Look, man. TNT, baby, TNT, man. Y'all check me out, man. Alright, so now we're doing next. Y'all be throwing me off, man. I can't be remembering my head now. Alright. So let's go ahead and make this on up, man. So I got my potatoes over here. I got my chicken boiling in the pot. I got me some chicken breast now. So don't be getting no chicken with no bone in there. I'm talking about you making some chicken pot pie, man. You pulling bones about your mouth or whatever. So now, I don't know, man. Some people do strange things, man. I don't know. But y'all be having going on, man. You come over your house, man, eat, man. You got the bone all in the chicken pot pie. Talking about you made it with the legs and you made it with the... Oh, man, you can't make me no thighs. I ain't put no chicken skin out my mouth, man. Get you some boneless chicken breast, and that's what we gonna use. Now, what I did was, took me some bouillon cubes, man, some chicken bouillon cubes, man. Throw it all in the pot, man, with some water. Boiled it all on up with chicken breast. Here goes chicken breast right here. We're gonna pull that out, set that right there. Then pull the other one out, man. I like me a lot of meat in my chicken pot pie, man. And see, now when I make my chicken pot pies, this is how I'm gonna do them. I like, see y'all, look, I was sitting there talking, forgot what I was about to say. Told you my head bad, man, my head bad. And look, so, yeah, when I make my chicken pot pies, I like to make them in got me like a muffin pan. And I take them and I make them like small individual, small little bite-sized ones in the muffin pan. So now, let me get my bowl, man. Get me a bowl out. Big orange bowl, baby. Orange bowl, man. What y'all know about the orange bowl? I mean, I don't know nothing about these. I know it's a football game, college football game. I ain't never played in it. Done watched it a couple times. Alright, so got my knife. You already know how I open up a can, man. Alright, so take my cream of chicken soup, man. I'll put it up in here. Put it up in there. And I'm letting my dough rise a little bit, man. Let it sit over there. Oh, yeah. Told you, man, keep that pig sticking, man.
I'm scared for my brother sleep every day. Okay, something else.
I'll be working that can with this knife, man. Now you could either drain, I would drain some of the water up out of this. You don't want all that water watering down your cream of chicken. Because, you know, yeah.
And I'm a virgin.
So, got my mixed vegetables. And then I still got too much water in the can, in the mixed vegetables. Pour some of that out.
And
So, I'll that up in there. Alright. So now, we're going to season up this mix. Just because you got cream chicken soup don't mean it come with no seasoning in it. I mean, it say salt added. You want to add a little bit more salt. Add a little bit more pepper. Put some flavor up in there, man. You know, you don't put no flavor up in your food, man. Your food be like, okay, yeah, it's food, but it ain't got no taste to it. Just bland, like,
I've never told anyone this before.
Nah, not coming out the TNT kitchen. The food ain't gonna come out of the kitchen like that. You ain't gonna say, oh, this food ain't had no flavor. We put flavor up in here. So, flavor be all up in the food. That yeah in there. Yeah.
She won't even look at me since it happened.
Y'all already know how I am with my red pepper. I love my crushed red pepper. Put it up in there. Yeah, not too much. You know, chicken that cool down a little bit ain't gonna burn my hand up. So, I mean, see the chicken breast down now. Y'all see it? Oh, you can't see it. You can't see me now. So, I like to be the center of attention. I'm gonna be the one on camera. So, take that chicken, cut it all up, man. Cut the chicken up into some pieces. Add it up here now.
That's fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, you come over after I do chicken. I mean, the can of mixed vegetables, it got potatoes in there, but I like some potatoes up in mine, man. That mix all up in there. You know, that chicken up in there. That chicken up in there got that little flavor from the bouillon cubes and season meat a little bit. You still want to throw a little bit more salt and pepper in there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, keep right.
So, we'll take the camera. Alright. Y'all see, that's it with all the vegetables up in there. I'm gonna show you again mixed up. That's the chicken cut up. So, chicken all cut up. A little bit more salt and pepper up in there.
There's a lot of pain
On that chicken.
you know.
Yeah. So regular salt, because I use some seasoned salt. Put regular salt up in there. Now before I'm gonna mix it all together. Make sure you get it all up in there nice and good. That cream chicken all up on there. Okay. So now take my potatoes up out the pot over here. You know, because like I said, I diced my potatoes on up. Nice little diced potatoes, let the water drain off. Add them up in there. I don't need to add no more seasoning. because this season good enough. Potatoes and stuff gonna absorb some of that seasoning and send down. If I did add a little too much, you know, the extra stuff gonna absorb it. Alright. Mix that on up nice and good. Potatoes up in there. Trying to find it.
Nail glue. It was up here. I might have it.
Right. Yeah, that was the other T to TNT. She said she the real star. But you yet to see that. I'm the real star. Look, probably got a hair in the food. But y'all ain't eating with me, so if I did that and I got a hair in the food, look, oh well. You know, you see it here when you come over, it was an accident. But, you know, I ain't expecting nobody for dinner. So, you know, just, I mean, if you like hair in your food, put some hair in it. I mean, trim your beard. I don't care. You know, shave your head. Knock it all in the bowl. You know, I like a little pubic hair. No, let me stop. Yeah. That's for another show. Alright. So, we got that there all done. The mix is all done. So now we're going to come back over here. Now, this is where we're going to get messy at. Alright. So, just come get messy. Alright. So, slide the camera back a little bit. Alright, so here we go. Alright. So now, alright. Let my dough sit a little bit, you know, as long as I wanted to. I could let it sit a little bit longer. See now, this is what we're gonna do. Alright. Take this over here. You know, take a little flour out. Flour down the area. Be careful, don't make too much of a mess, man. Somebody do gotta clean this up. So I try to be as good as possible and not making a real big mess when I do this, all right? So get your hands all floury up because you want them in that dough. All right? And you got in the dough. Make sure you get your rolling pin. Yeah, get that nice and floured on up too. All right? And roll it on out. You know, if you don't see my face, you know, that might be my stunt double. Somebody in there, you know, have to have a feeling it might not really be me. So, get it all rolled out nice and good. So as you can see, you know, I'm gonna phone over later on. As my dough rolled out on the table there. So now, so rolling out the dough is. Alright, I'm gonna get my pan that I'm fixing to put all this in. It's alright to wash your hand, wash this off. You got plenty more flour. You don't want to be touching everything. The flour will be all over the whole house. You got flour fingerprints all over your girl booty or whatever. You know, looking, making sure you leave a handprint there. Flour all over your face or on the wall. You know, so wash some of the flour off your hand. Because you fix to go be touching other things. See, I wasn't all the way prepared. I ain't get it out like I was supposed to beforehand. So now I can get it out now. So if I didn't wash my hands, like I said, I've been, she print right there, just a big old handprint flour. Be mad, yelling why I mess up her clothes. Alright, so I'm using this pan right here. Alright, it's gonna be a little muffin pan. That's what I'm making my pot pies in. Alright. So, alright. Take my measuring cup. And I'm gonna put it over the top. And I'm gonna go around with it and cut me a circle out of the dough. You know, got my little circle. Alright, so got my little circle. And, you know, got a little spot over here. Move some more stuff around. A little bit more flour down right over here. I'm gonna take this piece here. I'm gonna roll it out a little bit more. A little bit wider, so make sure you fill the whole bottom of the pie pan. So you know, I'm gonna crust all on the top because you fix to fill that. So you want your crust to roll all the way up on the side. You know, you're gonna be like little parcels. You can pull them out and just eat them like bite size. One time I did it before in a smaller cupcake pan, so I'm doing it in the muffin pan. Alright, so that's one down. And you're gonna have like extra pieces of dough laying coming off the side and all that there. So when you got them extra pieces of dough coming off the side, you're gonna trim that off from around there with your knife. Take it, trim it off, because you're gonna use that because you know you're gonna have to stretch the dough, burn it out, because you have to make a topping for it too. But, yeah. So.
Pipe down, please. I have some very difficult.
Alright, see. Stretch it on out, make it a little bit bigger. Push it down up in there.
Explain to me again, this was
I know they're gonna be bigger. I'm gonna come back and trim around it. And if it's a little too thin and it start to rip or something, you know, ball it back up. Grab another piece of dough off the side. A little flour to it, thicken it up a little bit. Sometimes your dough might not be as thick as you want to, and you know, a little thin or a little sticky, a little moist. So you might always have to add a little flour to it or something like that. And make sure that your rolling pin stay with flour on there so the dough don't start sticking to it. Because if you don't put enough flour on there, the dough gonna stick to it. Got another one. 4 more to go. Yeah, you know, I just start cutting pieces off, boil them on up. You know.
This is stupid, but I did
roll it on out.
And then he came right into my room. He kissed me. What? Kissed me. He was already under the influence of a spell. This is so jacked up. I'm sorry, okay? Okay? Was all of this just like some game to you? What? All of this work.
So I got 2 more to go.
Was about building trust, about building a community, and not letting some stupid crush get in the way of everything.
I'll roll it into a little ball. And then roll that ball on out. I mean, like, if you're making like a homemade pie or something like that there, you use the same little recipe I did with the flour, but add a little sugar to it. You know, to sweeten up the pie crust a little bit. Or you can look online and find your old pie crust recipe or something like that. Or you can do it the cheap way. I mean, cheating way. And go buy you some Pillsbury already made pie crust. You know, you can get the one you roll out. Or you get the one you make in a box. So, alright. We got one more, and then we're going to fill them and top them. and then that's gonna be it. And when I come back to show y'all the outcome, that'll be part 2 of this episode. So, all right. So we almost finished up here with this first little part of the episode here. You know, we ran 20 minutes on this one here. But I'm telling you, look, follow these instructions down to the T, and everything gonna come out just right. You gonna have some chicken pot pies, man. Look, man, gonna put you in there. Ladies, you get your bills paid. Fellas, you get lucky that night. She be like, you made this? Like, yeah, uh-huh. And you ain't know how to cook until you checked out TNT in the kitchen. Look, you ain't know what you were gonna do.
Because when one of us is weak, all of us are.
Alright, see, I'm taking my knife and I'm trimming the excess around the sides and the edges,
How do we eliminate the weakest?
because that's gonna be reused into making the topping for it. And then when you bake them, you'll put them in the oven for about 350 degrees, in about 15-20 minutes for it to cook, for it, or watch the top to get golden brown. But you're gonna want to make sure that bottom top get brown too. You don't want it to be all doughy, because it don't come out good doughy. 15-20 minutes, all depend. Me move them around, lift it up a little bit, see if you can't see.
No, we all face tragedy every day.
So we're gonna wash your hands again.
How do we face it?
Like I said, you don't want the flour prints. Alright, so now we're gonna come over here and we're gonna fill it all. Oh. So yeah, I still gotta get me old camera stand. Something to where I'm doing this. Have a better look. Alright. So now, with my big spoon now. Alright. Got my big spoon. Man, you want to fill these bad boys up good, man. Yeah. You want some stuff up in there. Want no half-filled chicken pot pie. Pack them up in there. Nice and good. And you probably won't use all the mix off of that one little bowl of mix I made on these 6. Cause it look like I'm gonna have a little bit left over. Well, maybe not. It's just right, cause I mean, I'm gonna top that real good. Alright, so yeah, check them out. That's them, and they each little individual ones there. Alright, so now we'll go back over here. We're gonna make the top for it. Alright, so I got y'all on. Turn y'all to the front view. Alright, check me out. Alright, so now that's my dough. I'll get all that together. And roll around the flour, mix it on up, get it back in one form, because a bunch of loose pieces. So you go ahead and knead it down. You know, pretty much molding it back in yeah, they call that kneading. Yeah, you knuckles in there, mix it all up, fold it, knead it, fold it. Until you got it pretty much back to, you know, that ball of dough. It's just like grab and squeeze it, yeah. Getting it back into one piece of dough. And you got it back. Alright. So, like a mushroom type shape, pretty much. And then you got it there. Fly to the top. Roll that bad boy on out. You might have to roll it out a little bit more.
We're not safe. What?
But all you trying to do is get it enough
Are we gonna happen?
to where you can get
Scoop.
some small little lightly covered tops over your chicken pot pie. A little crust.
That's Tuesday. And I saw.
Remember, you got 6 of them. You gotta get 6 of them out of this. And you don't need the top to be that thick. You want like a light flaky type top.
Let's go celebrating. Awesome. Let's take a road trip. Let's take a weekend. Just get to somewhere cool. Nothing. Pretty good. I just need to make it to the funeral.
I mean, and the tops ain't that big. You can take you like a little small, like little styrofoam cup and make like little small little tops over it. You know, whatever you got, it's gonna be roughly around about the size of that to make your little circle for the tops. All right, so what I got is my dessert top from can. One there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. Alright, got my tops. See how well these fit the top. If they too big and not. Everything needs to be a little bit more wider.
What the hell is this? Where did you find that? You never told me? Huh? Lily. It's complicated. No, it's really not. It's like a simple conversation I should have had in a long time. You're what? What? No. Stop touching me! What? Say it! It wasn't a
So my tops is working, so if to show y'all how these tops look on them and what to do, then we gonna end this. And when I come back, like I said, I have my dessert ready.
She didn't want you to know that you were adopted, baby.
And if I tell you now, even to come cook dinner now, $75, you buy the food, I cook it.
Why would
Look.
she want that?
Come have the food off chain now. Only 2 per night now. I can't be cooking at everybody's house. I still got to cook for myself and eat. So, me and my woman got to eat. Not myself. I mean, from my house. Everybody know there's the other T to TNT. Yes, they do. And it ain't no boy. Y'all know who that is in the background. Y'all seen the one I had hostage on the back porch. Yeah, same. Well, she ain't going nowhere. All right. All right, so let me wash my hands and we're going to move the camera back over here. Man, who done stole my towel? Look, y'all done stole my towel. Y'all done went it and hit it. Yeah. No, I got one right here. They hit it. Somebody hit it. Yeah. They done crept over and hit my towel on me. Alright. So, last step. You know, most of y'all might want to preheat your oven. That'd be the best and the smartest thing to do. I ain't do that, so let me go ahead and preheat the oven. 375. That's why I turned it on. So now you take your fork, right? And you want to take your fork and you want to like kind of like down on the sides to make sure it's like sealed all up in there together. You know, give it a little rigid edge. I know how like chicken pot pies be. Make sure the edges are all together that way. You know, when you get to pulling them out, might have a little extra crust. But you know, who don't like a little extra crust on things? Everybody like a little extra crust. So, it ain't pretty. It ain't supposed to be pretty. It's supposed to taste good. That's the point of it. Tasting good, not looks. We going for taste. And it don't look disgusting either, so. But, alright. There you go. Alright, so now I got my crust all down like that. So what I do is go through and add a little holes in it, in the top of it.
We relinquish our powers for this day form. So let it be.
Alright, and that is it. That is the made from scratch right there. Alright, so now when I come back, you'll see how they come look out the oven. Look crazy right there. So, but I tell you, they be busting. This is in the kitchen with TNT, cooking with 30 degrees. Chicken pot pies, baby.